Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sebastian, and welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see it. LeBron James is back at it again, man. No one did. The king of capping is right back at it. Now, as you guys know, recently, maybe you may not know, recently LeBron came out there and said that he saw what the San Antonio Spurs will be coming. This dude right here, man. But anyway, as you guys know, the playoffs are underway and all of that. But we did a live show 2 days ago where we were reacting to the story from Courtside Buzz, which essentially said that LeBron James wasn't open to the idea of taking a veteran minimum, that he will be seeking his value, what he's worth in the marketplace this summer. As you guys know, his contract has expired with the Los Angeles Lakers. It expired this summer. So he's going to be a free agent this summer. And there's been a lot of speculation as to where he's going to play. Is he going to play in Cleveland? Is he going to play with the Clippers? I even heard the Portland Trail Blazers and the Golden State Warriors, right? And some people have thrown out the Knicks and other people and other places, right? But the biggest question was, would he be willing to take a minimum? Why? Because a lot of the good teams, number one, don't have salary cap space. And even if they have key players like LeBron and have like big salaries, and if they wanted to sign LeBron for a big salary, you're not going to trade away a younger player with a huge salary for an older player that's going to be turning 42 this year for a high. Like, that makes no sense. That makes absolutely no sense, right? So most of us thought, okay, if he wants to play with these teams, even with the Lakers, it would make better sense for him to take less money, for example, with the Lakers, and then they can go out there and get some valuable pieces with some of the money that he leaves on the table. And if you want to go sign with other teams like the Cavs, who are under the second apron right now, well, you can't sign three max players under that. So Donovan Mitchell would have to leave. So people are like, if LeBron wants to win, the best option is for him to go out there and sign a veteran minimum. But then we got that report. But now, all of a sudden, we're hearing LeBron James say that the most important thing to him is being in a situation where he's winning, even though it just got reported that he's not willing to take a veteran minimum. But before we even get into his comments, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, PrizePicks. All right, guys, the regular season is wrapped up and the NBA playoffs are finally here. And there's no better way to cash in on all of the high-flying hoop action than PrizePicks, a preferred partner of the NBA. Every bucket, every dime, every win means when you're making lineups on PrizePicks. And here's something you didn't want to sleep on. PrizePicks has the Do It Live 2026 NBA Finals sweepstakes going on right now. Make a $5 lineup with at least one live NBA player pick during the playoffs, and you could win a trip for two to the NBA Finals. That alone is reason enough to check out PrizePicks right now. I've been making lineups on the Celtics and Lakers players, and it makes watching the playoffs so much more fun. It's simple. Just pick more or less on player projections across basketball, baseball, hockey, and more. You can even pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup with stacks. And if your picks get off to a hot start, cash out early with easy payouts before the game even ends. PrizePicks is now available in all 50 states. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, a preferred partner of the NBA. All right, perfect. So what I want to do is I'm going to play what LeBron had to say here, listen to it, and then when I come back, continue on with the show. Take a listen to his commentary.
I assume knowing you'd probably only want to go in a positive environment where you can win.
Yeah, absolutely.
Year 24 is not a starting at the bottom.
Yeah. No, there's no way. There's no way. Just, winning is most important, because you want to be excited about going to work every day. You want to be excited about, like I said earlier, winning the day, and being around a group of guys that, feel the same way, and trying not to take steps backwards. Understand the season is a long marathon and whatever the case may be. But those building blocks throughout the course of the season is what matters to when you get to the marathon, and when you get to the sprint, which is now, the postseason. Yeah. So yeah. I'm not going anywhere where it's a start over at year 24 or things of that nature. I'm done with that.
Great. So you heard what he had to say. My question is, so how exactly is all of this supposed to work? How? You can't want your market value, which you deem to be $50 million a year, whatever, and then talk about your focus is winning. Winning where? Winning where? Where? On the Lakers? And you're going to take 50 M? You're not winning anything. You're going to be pretty much right back where you were last year. The Golden State Warriors, well, how's that going to work? They're going to gut their team to get you at 42? Come on. So, like, what are we talking about? The Knicks? Do the Knicks have $50 million in cap space to give LeBron? Or should they trade away Karl Anthony Towns or some of their other wings to get, like, when I hear things like this, what are we doing, bro? Like, we just acting brand new for the cameras. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? If you want to win, if you truly want to win, that report that came out from Courtside Buzz should not even have been a thing that was reported. It should have been that LeBron doesn't care about money right now. His most important thing is winning, and that's the only thing on his mind. Then, when you make comments like this, people can then take them seriously. Be like, well, damn. Then we can have legitimate conversations because you're a free agent and you want to sign for veteran minimum. Then the whole entire league opens up to you. You could go sign with Denver. You could go, I'm just giving some names. You can go to Boston. You can go to Cleveland. You can go, you could go to the Spurs. You could go to the Thunder. I mean, somebody will make space for you if money wasn't an issue and you weren't concerned with getting your value, as you say. But based on the fact that you're seeking what you believe you're worth, how's this supposed to work? And then you're saying that the most important thing is winning. These two comments from what he just said here and what was reported doesn't make any sense. Unless you're saying that you want whatever team you're playing with to go into the luxury tax, to pay more. Then if that's what you're saying, then I don't know what to tell you. Or maybe you're saying that the Lakers should go out there and probably get rid of Reeves and go sign somebody else and then still pay me my money. I don't know. I sincerely don't know. But to hear these comments, you just can't help but laugh. And then I got to say this before we close. For somebody that talks about championship culture is weird, you sure do spend a lot of time focused on winning championships. I don't know. What is it like? On the one hand, LeBron fans will look you dead in the face and be like, LeBron James is a GOAT. But then on the other hand, they will be so desperate for their guy to win a ring. I thought he was already the GOAT. I thought so what's this need for rings? You guys were saying he was the GOAT in 2016. So why does he need more rings? Like, make it make sense to me. Is the debate over or is it not? Are we done or are we not? Is he the GOAT or is he not? Is ring culture weird or is it not? Which one is it? Because I'm confused at this point. But as it pertains to the comments that he just made, man, throw that out. Just throw those comments right out the window. These are my thoughts.